And I said, if I wake up and someone was to come across me, no matter where, whether it's on the telephone, face to face, or just walking to the lake or something, if somebody was to ask me, Edwin, how are you? If my response is not, I am happy, I go back to bed.
When I'm feeling down, I can't win. Pour a strong cup of coffee and I tune in. I'm waking on up to Java with Jim. Now I know my best day can begin. Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Java with the Jims. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business. I'm here with my good friend Jim T. Chong, the walk star. Now you have a friend in the publicity business. We have Edwin Edebiri, the chief happiness officer. And sometimes I forget to be happy. And when I do, I look up Edwin on this thing called the internet, and he reminds me, and so he's always making people happy. Thank you so much, Edwin. Edwin, what are you drinking this morning?
Well, again, ordinarily, I don't drink coffee, I drink tea. But to come to this special show, I decided I'm going to drink coffee. So I'm drinking special coffee all the way from India, So
Thank you. That's great. Mr. Chong, are you drinking anything?
Today, Edwin inspired me so much, I decided to have caffeinated tea. So, it is okay to have tea, but it is Java with the gems, but I'm going to go eat some coffee beans later. Okay. So that's why I'll make it legit. What about you? What's in your cup, Mr. Meyer?
This is my Fidelity title mug. Thank you very much, Fidelity title. I'm drinking just some very simple coffee today. It is so simple, Rachel Maddow would be able to understand it. Okay, Edwin, Jim has been chomping at the bit, waiting and waiting to ask you this question. Jim, what's your question?
First off, I wanted to share the last episode, first episode, actually, you tell a great story about being a difference. A lot of people want to make a difference. You're making a difference, Edwin, and that's what we do. We are change makers, and I love the story about not just letting people be at odds, but really trying to help them find a solution. You have to watch yesterday's show to determine that. But my question is, I've seen your journey here, and on a day-to-day basis, what does it take to be this chief happiness officer?
Well, I think first it starts from when you wake up. Okay. There are sometimes people say, oh, they wake up on the right side of the bed or the wrong side of the bed or the center of the bed, whatever part of the bed they wake up on.
Yeah, I wake up on the wrong side of the bed.
So exactly. Okay, and that is trademark, So the whole idea for me, and I joke about this sometime with people, and I said, if I wake up and someone was to come across me, no matter where, whether it's on the telephone, face to face, or just walking to the lake or something, if somebody was to ask me, Edwin, how are you? If my response is not, I am happy, I go back to bed. It's like I'm not ready. I'm not in a rush, And so what that means is every day when my feet step on the ground, when I get up from the bed, I am ready to be happy. I have made a choice to be happy. And it doesn't matter what is going on in my life. And so when somebody say, Edwin, how are you? I'm saying I am happy. And it's honestly, I am happy. It's not make believe. It's not being facetious. It's not like just getting along, because I have trained myself over the years. And Jim, I've been on this for some time now, and I've always believed happiness is not so much as an emotion, which it is when you look at it from a psychological point of view, but I have moved the narrative from happiness as an emotion to happiness as a skill. And so that means there are a set of skills I have developed over time, that I've practiced, that allow me to be able to stay happy even when things are not going well. And so that means I can inspire people on a day-to-day basis.
And Edwin, I want to say I've known you for many years. You're consistently, every time I ask you, how are you doing today? You say, I am happy. Sometimes you do that low voice. Yeah, I'm happy. And you really mean it. You
Yeah.
really mean it. Tomorrow, I'm going to ask you a question about happiness and how you remain happy. But before that, I know Jim Meyer, you have a quick question for him as well. So who doesn't want to be happy? Come on.
Well, I think let's do this on our next episode. We're going to ask another question because I think the big takeaway here, Edwin, tell me if I'm crazy. Happiness is a choice.
Absolutely. Now, I will qualify that a little bit, okay? And the reason that I always like to qualify that is because a lot of people use that. Now, there are people who maybe because of mental issue, even those that have not been diagnosed yet, they are not able to choose happiness. And so when you come across those people and say happiness is a choice, it's almost like you're taking a knife, to shoot at them like, stupid you, how can't you choose happiness? Everybody else is choosing happiness, And so I always want to create an exception that yes, happiness is a choice, but there are times where you're in a difficult situation, you're in a tough situation where you can't even process that choice. And I don't think you should be judged for that. That would be the small exception. But otherwise, for the most of us, we can definitely choose to be happy.
Well, tomorrow, let's talk about happiness in the workplace. You want to come back again?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you guys again for another episode of Java with the Gyms.